Be the teammate you wish you had. Novel idea, huh? Be the teammate you wish you had. What does that mean? Well, it means that we want good teammates. We want leaders. We want people around us who are going to encourage us and going to love on us and going to pick us up when we fall or fail. How do we get that? How do we get those people around us? We got to attract those people. We got to attract those people because those people aren't just everywhere. They're not just the majority of our teammates. Or the majority of our teammates are not those people that we necessarily want to be around. They're not necessarily the teammates that we want. But ultimately, to get those teammates to surround themselves with us, or those guys, those like-minded individuals to want to be around us, we have to be that teammate we wish we had. So there's a quote that says, whatever you are looking for is looking for you. So if you're looking for that leader, that person's looking for a leader too, just like you are. And so in order for us to attract that, we have to become that. Does that make sense? We have to become that leader, that guy that gets excited about showing up to work every day, that guy that gets excited to get better and to challenge himself and not ride this roller coaster of success and failure, but have that steady flow of positive energy. If we have that, what's going to happen is those guys that have that also are going to come out of the woodwork and they're going to start surrounding themselves with us. World-class performers know themselves and they know what drives them. They know that positivity drives them, that success drives them, that what they want for their lives and their careers is rooted in something so deep and beneficial and fruitful that they know they're going to come out on the winning end no matter what happens. They know deep down that that's what drives them. And we're all human beings. We all want to be recognized also. We want to be recognized for that. We want to be recognized when we succeed. We want to be picked up when we fail, right? So my question to you is, what drives you? What is it deep down that drives you? You don't have to answer right now. But as an elite performer or somebody who's striving to be great at a craft, i.e. baseball, what is it that drives you? Well, again, we're driven by the opportunity to do great things, to have success, right? The single greatest motivator for athletes in general, bar none, and not necessarily athletes only, but just individuals, human beings, we like to be recognized. We like for somebody to tell us that we're doing good, right? We like it when coach says, hey, man, I see you over there. You're doing a good job. You're getting better. But how special is it when it comes from your peers? When your peers, that guy maybe you're competing against on the field, that if you're playing shortstop and maybe that other shortstop that you're competing against says, hey, bro, that was a really nice play. That makes you feel good, doesn't it? Of course it does. My point is, if we feel good when we're recognized, in order for us to attract that same level of recognition or that same level of people wanting to applaud us and love on us and pick us up and just encourage us and be kind to us and all these amazing qualities that we want, we need to be doing for those people too. So something I want to challenge you guys with moving forward, and it's something literally you can implement overnight. You can wake up tomorrow and you can find a buddy in one of your classrooms and say, hey, man, I see you working really hard. I'm proud of you. And just leave it at that. And then you get to the ballpark or you get to football practice or whatever it may be, and a guy's hustling really hard. Hey, bro, that's great hustle, man. I just want to let you know that that stands out. And that's the type of hustle and the type of person and player that I want to be around because I'm striving to be like that. And it's going to be weird for a minute and it's going to be a little vulnerable and a little awkward, but they're going to look at you and be like, hey, I like that guy. That's a nice guy. And what it's going to do is it's going to encourage them to turn around and say something nice back to you when you're doing something good. You know what I mean? Like attracts like. Success breeds success, and happiness manifests happiness. So like people attract like people. If you're trying to be positive and be a leader and love on people as best as you can, you're going to attract that same level of people around you. If you're having success, y'all ever heard of like hitting is contagious? Like you get on a rally, right? And it's like one guy after another, just banging baseballs around the yard. There's something to that. It's because success breeds success. One guy has success, it makes it a little bit easier for the next guy to have success. Now, two guys have had success, it's even easier for the third guy because the momentum starts to shift and the belief within ourselves starts to become extremely apparent. Like that self-belief and self-confidence becomes, it's like at an all-time high in those moments because it's like, man, I see that guy doing it. I know I can do it too. And so you go out there and you just do it. And then you encourage the next guy and so on and so forth. And so we're just attracting success. Success breeds success. And then happiness manifests happiness. So if you're joyful and you're bouncing around the field and you're having a good time and you're finding success and you're working hard to be a leader on the field, you're going to smile and you're going to have fun and you're going to laugh and you're going to be happy. And it's going to encourage the guys around you to do the same. And so we end up creating this just ball of energy that's so contagious and so joyful and blissful that we all want to just bask in that. We want to thrive. Like we just want to live there because we all begin to thrive. And so in closing, we crave recognition. As human beings, as athletes, we crave recognition. We want to be the MVP. We want to be the World Series, champion. We want to do amazing things. We want the head coach to recognize the work we've been putting in. The best way to garner recognition is to give recognition to the guy next to you, to start loving on him, to start encouraging him, to start leading him in a way that motivates him. And in turn, that's going to become contagious amongst your team and your classroom, and your classmates, and the people that you start to hang around is going to change a little bit. And what's going to happen to the people that don't want any part of that, the people that you really don't want in your life, they're going to start to fall away because it's too uncomfortable for them. And it's going to breed just this group of amazing, confident, talented, smart, capable young men who are all cheering each other on and working for the glory of greatness. And that's a place we all want to be. That's a place that we all want to live in because it's going to do nothing but lift us up and help propel us to achieve the goals that we've set for ourselves. So be the teammate you wish you had. Start today. Start today. Start right now. If you're going to see other guys tonight, if not, start tomorrow. When you wake up in the morning, find guys, go out of your way to find guys to compliment, to give them that recognition, to love on, and just tell them, hey, man, I see you. You're doing a good job. You're working hard. You're hustling down the line. Little things like that go a long way. And over time, that law of reciprocity, meaning what you put out is what you're going to get. And you're going to start to attract what you are, which is a great, amazing, humble man of God who loves and cares about the people around him and wants to lead by example. It's going to come back around and it's going to do nothing but manifest elite happiness and success in your own life. So be the teammate you wish you had. Go out there, make a point to encourage people each and every day, love on the people around you, and you're going to reap the reward tenfold. All right, fellas. Anybody got any questions? Anything they want to add? Something that came to mind? Nah, everybody good? All right, fellas, short and sweet. About 10 minutes, man. It doesn't take much. But the reality is you guys are putting in time right now that your peers are not putting in. There's tons of guys out in this facility right now hitting baseballs, throwing baseballs, putting in the physical work, but there's only a very few amount of guys putting in the mental work at 15, 16, 17 years old. So what you guys are doing right now by being here is separating yourself. You're doing little things that very few guys your age are doing, and it's going to pay dividends in the long run. So keep doing it. Keep coming in. Keep asking questions. I love you dearly. I want the best for you all. And keep going. Proud of you, fellas. Y'all have a good night. Talk to you soon.